So shooting Muay Thai can be difficult at times, but things you would probably need is not necessarily a great camera, but depending on the venue, of course, fast lens, good ISO, because you don't want to get all that noise in your images, but timing people, you get to see their timing, you get to see the setup, look for that shot, and not just spray and pray kind of stuff. But shooting Muay Thai is really fun. So timing in Muay Thai, oftentimes you see fighters when they're fighting, they have their pace. You see them setting up. So you want to look for that setup. You see that 1-2 combination coming up, you want to time that. You want to get those action shots. You want to get that kick, that motion coming in. So timing is very important. When you see that setup coming up, wait, and then shoot at that right opportunity to get that action shot. So I've been really blessed. I've been able to shoot a lot of events, WCK, Glory, but I think one of my most memorable, one of the first was actually M1 in LA. Can't remember what it was. I think it was back in 2010 or 2012. It was USA versus Thailand. You had Romy Adanza on the card, you had Joe Schilling on the card, you had Kevin on the card, and it was just an awesome event. David Huerta, who's out of LA, gave me an opportunity to come and shoot their event. It was super memorable. The energy was amazing. That was really the first time I was introduced to something that grand. Prior to that, I was doing smaller events, but that M1 event was one of my favorite and most memorable. So that event, I was able to shoot quite a bit of photos. I think one of my most memorable was Romy. He got a knockout, and that photo of mine actually got published. It was in a contest, in a photo shoot contest, and it got put in a book, and it was my most memorable event and photo during the entire time I've been shooting. So photography is one of the most important things, I think, for Muay Thai. We're kind of like logging history from my point of view. We document the fighters, some of them amateur, some of them pro, but it's giving back to the community. That's what I enjoy most about Muay Thai photography. I get to take that, run with it, share it with people, the community, expand it here in the U.S. I think it's a sport that doesn't get enough credit, and I really appreciate the opportunities it's given me, and I like to give back to it by shooting the fighters, whether they're amateur, doing smokers, or a professional doing a large event. I think everyone benefits from the photos, and they appreciate it, and they're able to share it and hand it down and share it with their community. So getting paid as a photographer, I think it's one of the most challenging things to do, quite honestly. Many times, many promotions already have their set photographer that they run with, and you ask if you could get invited, or sometimes you might get connected with a publication and they're willing to pay for you to come out, take a few photos, and publish your work on their website. But also, quite honestly, where I've been making some of my money is with the fighters themselves. Sometimes a promotion will take some of those photos, post it on their Instagram page or Facebook page. But there's only a few of those that actually get sent out. As a photographer, sometimes we take up to 20 to 30, maybe even more per fight, and those always don't get shared. So oftentimes what I'll do is I'll tag a fighter or let them know, and sometimes those fighters will buy those photos from you. Or also what I've been doing in the past is we've had these art meetups with other photographers and people that help with the sport, and we get together and we put out our work together, and we have these big events and we share our work. Some of the items I've shared were Mike LaMarie. I did a big art piece on him. Marvin Madriaga, he was another one I did an art piece on. Joe Schilling, I did an art piece on. Kevin Ross, I did an art piece on. And actually Gina bought that photo, and it was an art piece of him doing a white crew. So there are other avenues outside of just the fighting itself that you can make money, but it is a hustle. My contact information, you can look me up at www.ahrennunagphotography.com. I'm also on Facebook, So you could just reach me there. I know a lot of people in the community, they know me, so feel free to reach out. I'll probably cover an event or two, so you can reach me whenever you need me.